The market pulls back to our 39.42 support area, then starts to push higher. Are we ready for the next leg up? This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so the market spiked higher Friday morning before pulling back most of the rest of the day into our 39.42 support region and then finding support and reversing from there. They continued to reverse in the overnights and now have a 1-2 setup if the bulls want to follow through. I'll get into that in just one second, but first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP500 and the NASDAQ. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so about every 2 to 3 months, I have to go over this because I get so many commenters that want to tell me that I give both the high and the low path so that I can never be wrong, and that's simply not the case. I do give both paths. However, it's not about being right or wrong. Elliott Wave takes the infinite number of paths that the market can take and reduces them down to about 2 or 3 paths that it should take. And with that, we get key levels that we can trade off of so that I know if the market is going to go up, what key levels to watch, to trade off of, and to get out of the market on when it hits its targets. If the market goes down, I know what key levels to trade off of and get out when the market hits its targets. And that's why it's powerful and important to use Elliott Wave Theory as one of your tools. So it's not about being right or wrong. It's about understanding key levels to trade off of because the market can do whatever it wants. I'm here to make money. All right, guys, now let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 2-hour futures chart for the S&P 500, and we got the spike high here Friday morning, then pulled back most of the rest of the day before finding our support level, and then pushed higher from there. So it did pull back a little bit here at the start of the Sunday overnights, but now it's pushing higher again. This looks like a 5-wave move up to this high, and then a move down, so it's looking pretty good for the start of this wave 5 higher off of support, and that is our primary path, the one we're really looking for to play out. So again, off of this low back here, this 36, 38, or 40 low, the way we're counting it is 2 different ways higher, okay, and then 1 lower. So our primary path is that this wave up was the A wave, this wave down was the B wave, and we're in this C wave up towards the 4030 to 4100 level. And we pulled back into support in wave 4 of this C wave. Now we would look for wave 5 up to complete that move. And from there, we will decide what the difference is between the 2 paths. But what we have so far on the primary count, again, is this wave 3. We just had wave 4 down that we talked about in last week's video. And now we're getting this start to the move up that we should see hit the 4030 to 4100 area. And that is the primary, and that this is the A wave of a bigger A, B, and then there'll be a C wave up here around 4200 plus that's just off the screen up. Okay, from there we would look for a pretty sharp move down to break this low back here. However, we also have the potential for a leading diagonal off of the lows that would give us a 5-wave move, okay, that could signify that this bottom is in. Now, diagonals are not very trustworthy, but that's what we have to work with right now. So in that path, in our alternate, it looks very similar to what we're looking at right now. Instead of wave A, you have wave 1 up. Instead of wave B, you have wave 2 down. And instead of wave C, you have wave 3 up. Now from here is where we will tell the difference. If when we pull back off of this high, assuming they push up and give us this high, if when we pull back here, we can hold this 3970 area, and this is a guess right now, just depends on how high this wave goes to decide where our support area is for this one. But around the 3970-80 area, if we can hold that area and then push more directly higher towards 4200, that looks an awful lot like a 5 up leading diagonal, okay? And that could signify that the lows are in. However, if off of this top here that we're expecting to get, we pull back and we cannot hold this support level, and again, that support level will be given once this top is in. If we cannot hold this support level and we break down below it, okay, then the path, which again, this is the primary path, the A and then the B down, then the path should look like it's coming down towards 3800 or 3780, just depending on how high this one goes. And from there, we should hold support and move higher again. However, our third and more bearish path is that this high here is actually a wave 4 up, okay? So this low would be wave 3 of the move down, wave 4 of the move up, and then if it breaks this B wave support on the way down, okay, then we would be starting a wave 5 down that would target the 3300 region from here. So those are the three paths. They're the same ones we've been following for a while now, and they're continuing to play out as we thought. And right now the primary is again this A, B, C up for A, then B down, then C up. However, if we get this high up here for this A or 3, and they pull back and hold this wave for support and move more directly higher to 4,200, then it looks a lot more bullish, and it looks like there's a potential that this could be the bottom. Again, one step at a time, but that's what we would look at there. Now, there is one more thing to consider here, and that is that we could have topped in this A wave right here. It would be a little bit short of our expected target, and I would not expect that to be the case at this moment, but it is possible that we have topped in this A wave right here. And then we would look for B wave support to hold at that point and push higher in C. So if we get a deeper pullback more directly, then it's all eyes on the B wave support level to see if that can hold down here in the 3,800 to 3,790 region. If we can hold that and then push higher, then this was the top of A, and then we got B, and then we would look for C higher. Okay, so over on the NASDAQ, not surprisingly, we have a very similar setup here, where off of this low, our primary path is the A, B, and then we're looking at the C wave higher here. And that move up off of this low would target this 12,828 region to complete wave C, and then this A wave as well. And then from there, okay, we would look for a pullback in B down towards this 11,700, 11,800 region, just depending on where we top to see where the support level is. And from there, we would look for the C wave higher up towards that 14,000 region. So that is our primary path. And our secondary path is very much like the ES as well, where you have wave 1 instead of wave A, wave 2 instead of wave B. This would be wave 3 up. Then you would look for wave 4 to hold support, okay, in the 12,300 region, just depending on how high this level goes. And then a push higher towards 13,200 more directly. So if you get that zigzag there down to 12,300 and then up to 13,200, okay, then it looks like that leading diagonal up off of the lows that could be 5 up, signifying that the low is in, and we would be looking higher at that time. All right, so once we get up to this level, this 12,828 level, assuming they get to that point or take out this high, okay, this last high, if they can take that out, from there, the pullback will tell the story. If it can hold this wave 4 support and get wave 5, it looks like a leading diagonal. If it cannot hold this support and we get this wave B support, then we would look at a move higher in C towards 14,000. And then, of course, the bearish path would be an extension of this A wave down, where this would be 4, and this would be wave 5 down towards that 10,005 to 10,600 region. Okay, just like on the ES, one thing to consider is this could be all of this A wave here. It's unlikely. I don't think that's the case, but if they do make a direct move down, we would watch this B wave support to hold. If it cannot hold, then we would look for more direct move lower. Guys, if you love the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to check out investwithjacob.com. Okay, there's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link. It will take you right over to the website. Once you get over there, check out our 2 incredible membership plans. They both come with a 7-day free trial because I want you to get in there, make sure you love it, make sure it's for you, and you become part of our trading family before you ever spend a penny. You can cancel at any time. In our first room, the Invest with Jacob room, you get all of my real-time market updates, all of my buy and sell alerts, as well as all of your Elliott Wave questions answered. We trade the SPY and the QQQ, and we swing trade, which means our trades can last anywhere from a few days to a few months. So it's not trading quite as often as a day trading room does. However, given the volatility in the market, we have been day trading a little more often. If you're looking for day trading as well as individual stocks, you need to check out PT's Throne Room. In there, you get everything you get in the Invest with Jacob room, as well as individual stocks, day trading, and PT's reduced risk binary method that just crushes the market. You see these guys with these 800% winners, 1600% winners, and it's about how he structures the trade to get you in very cheap and get huge multiples on your money. It's something you kind of have to see to understand, so that's why we give you that 7-day free trial to make sure it's for you. He also put $4,000 in a challenge account where he trades mini ES futures using disciplined trading methods, averaging 3 to 4% gains per week, showing you how to build a small account into a large retirement or savings account. Guys, we would love to have you in here so we can make some money together. All right, key takeaways for today. We're looking for a move higher up towards this 4030 to 4100 region where we top out, and then the pullback tells the story. If we can hold wave 4 support and push higher, we have that leading diagonal look and a potential low in. If they cannot hold support, we would look for the B wave support to hold, and then from there, possibly a direct move lower down towards that 3,300 region. And then if this is all of this wave A, and they make a direct pullback from here, we would look for the B wave support to hold for that as well. Over on the NASDAQ, same type of setup, looking for a move higher up towards 12,828. Then from there, it will be if they can hold the wave 4 support and get wave 5 up, or if they come down to the B wave and can hold there, then we'd look for the C wave up. And if not, then we're looking at 10.5 to 10.600. And of course, if this was all of wave A, then we would look for this B wave support to hold or a direct move lower. Guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.